Months of growing tensions and unease between the leaders of Ukraine and the US culminated on Friday in an extraordinary display of the breaking down of diplomatic relations. It was an Oval Office meeting that turned into a shouting match that has now upended US-Ukraine relations and broken the bond in many ways between the US and Europe. That transatlantic relationship is now looking very different after what took place on Friday afternoon. It all seemed to start when Donald Trump was asked whether he backed Volodymyr Zelensky or Vladimir Putin, and he said he was in the middle, which unsettled the room. J.D. Vance then got involved, accusing the Ukrainian leader of being disrespectful and ungrateful for 3 years of military support. Donald Trump also said that he was not acting thankful, and that was not a nice thing, suggesting that without the US backing, the Ukrainian country would fall apart. Zelensky, on his part, did not flatter the US president, did not take that strategy, as we've seen other European leaders do this week. The French president, the UK prime minister, both also in the Oval Office during the course of this week, they used flattery. Instead, we saw a rather prickly, rather defensive, rather combative Zelensky, very much taking the bait that was laid out for him by J.D. Vance. It all ended rather disastrously, with the Ukrainians being ejected from the White House. The rare earths deal that Volodymyr Zelensky was there to sign was cancelled. The joint press conference between Trump and Zelensky was scrapped. And as a final rebuke, Donald Trump on social media suggested that Zelensky was not ready for peace. We've had plenty of reaction from this, including from Senator Lindsey Graham, a Republican who in the past has backed aid for Ukraine. He said the meeting was a complete and utter disaster. And he said, "I don't think we can ever do business with Zelensky again," suggesting that he should resign. But on the Democratic side of the aisle, all of the fire and the anger was directed at Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Senator Chris Coons, a Democratic senator, said what we saw in the Oval Office was beyond disgraceful. Trump and Vance berating Zelensky is an embarrassment for America and a betrayal of our allies. Where things go from here is now very much unclear. There is no suggestion of a future meeting between the two leaders. That rare earths deal seems to be completely off the table, which means the safety and the security of Ukraine and even the possibility of peace, all of that seems to be gone for now, with seemingly no way to repair what took place on Friday. Nick Harper, NDTV, Washington.